and friends, JR from JRC Visa Consultancy and Immigration Services, and we're gonna talk about the Philippine Visa and Immigration Fact. Now, if you remember with our previous episodes, we're actually talking about the categories, the classic and the classic with pension, expanded courtesy or e-courtesy, which actually be a very good preposition for you in terms of value for your money, cost implication, or the monetary consideration, which should be a good as long as you qualify. Now, we're gonna talk about the requirements. One of the general requirements is the visa deposit. The visa deposit is specifically mentioned that it is an inwardly remitted fund, meaning that should be coming from any bank, not necessarily from your originating country, because you might be probably having a bank account other than the US. If you're from the US, or probably have a UK bank account, you can actually do the inward remittance of that for you to comply with that visa deposit requirement. Now, the visa deposit requirement is somewhat tricky. You have an option for you to choose to comply with that requirement, because without that requirement, your application will not commence or will not start for you to have the approved visa application. So it's very needed. There are people asking, JR, if I have a condo, what will happen? Can I use my condo? Basically, no. You need to put in the requirement. But for that particular question, probably we can discuss that in our later episodes. That's what we call substitution. But going back, the visa deposit needs to be complied. And sometimes it would be best for you to comply that once you are still abroad, because there are times that your bank will not allow you to do an inward remitted funds via online. But there are clients of ours that have done it successfully easy. But what if your bank in the US would require you for you to visit physically in the branch before they actually make the transfer? Now, for the options for you to comply with that visa deposit requirement, there are two. One is by a government bank. You will be sending that to the retirement office accounts, the bank details, the account number, and so on and so forth. And also, you don't need to open a bank account. But once you have the retirement visa being approved, you'll be given a certificate of deposit. That will now be your proof that you have money in the bank in relation to your visa deposit. The other one is by a accredited private bank, but it's a little bit sketchy. Why? You need to be here. You need to get or obtain a letter of introduction from the retirement office, which will require you approximately 2 to 3 weeks if you are not in the main office in Makati. And also, after you have the LOI, you're gonna go to the bank physically here in the Philippines for you to open a bank account. And then once you have the temporary bank account, that will now be your account for you to have the inward remittance from your country going to that Philippine bank account. So those are the basics of the visa deposit requirements. I know there's the process is still long, but should you need any assistance, you can actually call our team, visit our website. We have also contact details below, and we'll be looking forward to help you with that matter. So I'll be seeing you in our next episode. We'll be dealing more with our other requirements of the retirement visa, and so that we can actually assist you on your visa application process. With that being said, again, love the Philippines, buddy. We are in full support of our Department of Tourism campaign for us to revive the Philippines as one of the top destinations in Asia Pacific. So, you know the rule. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you, everyone. See you.